Hope everybody's doing well. Yep, this is just a little pre-chat. Hope everybody has had a good day. Just talking guns and stuff. Anything y'all want to talk about? So, hope everybody's doing well. I'm making the poll right now. I can't make it. There we go. We got one person watching, though, and one person liked. So, there we go. 3 people watching now. Sweet. Just put the poll up there. Hope everybody's doing great. What's up, M. Gabriel? Good to see you. Go over here. I'm going to post the link to the Rumble chat in the live stream here. Link. So that's that. So our actual live chat will be over on Rumble at this place. So there we go. Got two votes. Looks like 2 votes, and both of them are coming maybe for a little while. 100%. That's not bad. It's not a bad thing. What's up, Blossom John? How are you? I'm assuming it's a sir. How are you doing, sir? All right. Thanks for dropping by. All right. Yes, I am a guy. You never know these days. I can't tell. I can't look at your avatar or profile picture or whatever you want to call it and tell these days. Like, you just can't tell, especially as small as it is on the screen. Yes, these antlers are still in velvet. He was actually starting to peel it over on that right side when he got shot. To teach you about peeling your velvet. Yeah. In fact, every antler I've got except for the one cow caribou I killed 4 years ago in November, every set of antlers I got have been in velvet. So it's crazy. Like, I'd never seen one. I've seen a deer in velvet during deer season in Georgia, because that started mid-October, and then but those antlers up here, man. I mean, deer season's August and September, so they're going to be getting rid of it in September. I actually got to see a pretty big moose last year, just thrashing about in the bushes trying to get his velvet off. So it was pretty interesting. So my profile pic is 2 guys hunting in a canoe shooting at a deer from the lake shore. Cool. I'm going to flip over to your channel real quick and go check it out, because I can't. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't see it. So you got a new subscriber, you should make a video or a short or something. My dad's caribou antlers are so huge I needed to build an addition. There you go. Mine aren't that big, but mine are big. I'd honestly say that once I put it together, my caribou antlers and that being a bigger caribou and this one being a slightly on the small side moose, I think they're about the same size. We'll see what happens. So yeah. So anyway, we'll be over on Rumble starting at 6:20, just so everybody knows. But that's where we'll start. And you see then. Yep. Yeah, I got to get those caribou antlers. Got all the stuff to do it. Got to get those caribou antlers mounted up. They stink, though. They smell really bad. I was just sawing beneath them, and the bone plate broke. Like whatever happened to the bone plate, I guess it got whatever I was sawing and putting into some soft brain material and it pushed up. So that's that. I've acquired several old school rifles: a Winchester 71 and 348 Winchester, made in 1939, a Remington 700 BDL, and 8mm Remington Magnum. There you go. The only thing that's better than 7mm Remington Magnum is 8mm Remington Magnum. Just need a 10mm Remington Magnum now. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I can't tell you the ballistics of either one. I know the cartridges exist. I couldn't tell you the ballistics of either one of those up on the top of my head, but um, it's pretty cool that you got those. So if you lived in Alaska, I'd be like, let's go make a video: 7mm Remington Magnum versus 8mm Remington Magnum. All right, what's up on top with the break? That is a Ruger M77 Mark I in 338 Winchester Magnum. So below it, we have a Savage 111 in 6.5 by 284 Norma, and that is the rifle that killed that moose. And then below it, we have a PSA AR-15 20-inch kind of parts gun type build together. So there's that. I was able to follow icon link to a channel in a regular vids comments on a Android. Is new? No, it's been out for a little while, but it used to be the standard, and then they took it away, and now it's back. I guess I don't know. I've noticed that lately too. All right, Bakur Coxie. Hi, Coxie. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but I think Bakur is right, or Bakur. But yeah, forgive me if I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. So that's that. M77 does that have the purple colored receiver? No, not really. The bluing job is really good on it. So 1911 Savage, nice. I always wanted a 338. Kind of overkill for Louisiana whitetail. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, but not the gators. It's not. You can't overkill a gator, in my opinion. From Magnesium. Yeah, nope, that's not that one. Not that one. Good, I hate that. Well, as if I had a choice when I actually traded it to Chook from Chook. So okay, good. We've got some good results in the poll. 38% of you are coming for a little while. 38% of you are coming to the Rumble chat. So, A-Miller Remington Magnum can push a 150 grain at 3,500 feet per second and a 220 grain at 3,000 feet per second. It is neck and neck with a 300 Weatherby Magnum. It's a 375 H&H case blown out and neck down to 0.323 diameter. Well, that's cool. Like I said, if you lived in Alaska, let's go do a comparison. Compare it to whatever you want to compare it to. Compare it to 338 Win Mag. Compare it to 7. I just think for YouTube's algorithm, 7mm versus 8mm would get a lot of people out there watching. Maybe we could start a comeback in the cartridge. We could be like Montana Musings, who's trying to save the 6.8 Western, but we'll be like, save the 8mm Remington Magnum. Hashtag. So no, that'd be kind of cool. And if you don't live in Alaska, that's fine too. Yeah, I mean, God bless you. There's always airplanes. Anyway, you can fly up here and we could do it. I'm kidding, because that's expensive. But it'd be a lot of fun. And if you don't make your own content, Blossom John, go find a buddy with a 7mm rim mag with the same length barrel. And there you go. Go start your content. That'd actually be a great video to start your content with. So just look at how I do mine and do everything the opposite, and you'll be all right. So it's the parent case for the 7mm STW. No, I live in New Yorkistan. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, brother. Sorry about that. So it gets cold in New York. You can come up here and be used to the cold. So how's that? That'd be good. But thanks for the info. I did not know it was the parent case for this 7mm Shooting times Westerner. No benefit to shooting an 8mm, though. Well, I wouldn't say it. At the speeds he just said, I wouldn't say there's no benefit. 150 grain at 3,500 feet per second. Is the 6.8 Western worth saving? No, not really. No. You don't release a cartridge during a major ammo crisis. That's stupid. So, a few years ago, we were cold in Anchorage. My very first year here, I went back to Georgia for Christmas. It was 45 degrees in Anchorage and 9 degrees in Georgia. 45 above zero. Like this, I had just traded my kayak for this warm winter coat, and my buddy had he had this huge parka like fur on it coat, and I just traded my kayak for that, and I got up here, and I needed my kayak to go down the dang middle of the street. So, yeah, you're probably colder than Anchorage last year. Last year it did not get that cold. I think it got into the negatives once or twice. At my house is not Anchorage. Mine's beside a mountain. We have the south-facing mountain all year. So, yeah. What's up, Journaled Ferretes? How you doing? Ferrete? Journaled? I don't know how I say that. Sorry. So, 1911 Savage, what do you use for Louisiana whitetail? Sorry, my back hurts. I just went to physical therapy, so we're trying to get a little healthier here. Trying to do a little healthy stuff. Cool. Well, ask any gun questions you want. We got 7 minutes. Ethan A. Has anyone thoughts on a 350 Legend SBR build with a rugged Alaskan suppressor? That'd be pretty good, but I thought the rugged Alaskan went up to 338 caliber. Does it go to 350? Yeah, I think that's where we're at. I have had 3 back surgeries. I feel your pain. Yeah, I appreciate your correcting of your grammar there too. Yeah, Ethan A. You'd have to go to an actual 9mm suppressor that it can take it. So you're looking at, if you want that light, you're looking at anechoic. I would say look at Banish as well. Banish is a pretty good one. Is that the 360 caliber? Okay. You can buy different faceplates. Yeah, but if the baffles inside don't have the same diameter as the faceplate, I've got the opposite. I've got the anechoic and the Silence Go Hybrid 46 with the 22 and 30 caliber front plates. So there's that. What I've thought about with 350 Legend is that new Chiappa Big Badger folding survival rifle in 350 Legend. I think that's a good one. I'm thinking about getting it for my hunting buddy because we're always carrying too much weight for him to actually carry his full rifle. 30-06 and 270, both 110 actions. I have a 700 BDL 7mm rim mag for Texas. Just truth be told, mostly everybody just hunts with the 30-30. Yep, that's all you need. And all you need in the South is a 30-30. Absolutely. There are people hunting with the 30-30 here, not me. If I'm carrying a lever action gun, it's 45-70. I want everything I can have. Actually, I killed my biggest deer in whitetail deer when I lived in Georgia with the 45-70 single shot. So I work in a gun shop in New York. It's an interesting thing to compare to free states, but we've gotten really good at legally circumventing the communist laws to get most of what we want. There you go. I'm getting a rug can for my Bergara MG Microlight in 308. Oh, cool. And also a good choice in rifle. So, let's see. We've got 12 votes in the poll. 25% of you say yes, so that's 4. 25% of you say no. 42% of you say maybe for a little while. What's that, 7? And 8% of you say no, I'm a filthy, dirty leftist commie. Ben Chacon, hey, how you doing? Did I say that right? I'm assuming Chacon because it looks French. I apologize if I'm wrong. I'm looking at it because I live in North Carolina. I don't normally shoot past 200 yards. Looking at leaving it a pistol as well. I would SBR it just because you never know what the next administration is going to do. Hell, if Republicans lose one of the houses in the midterms, you don't know what this administration is going to do to crack a deal. I think they're better than what they were in 2016 when it comes to gun control. I think Trump might have learned his lesson on gun control, but at the same time, I would go ahead and SBR it. But yeah, I do think your Banished 36, I think, is out there. Is that what it's called? I think your Banished 36 would be actually a less expensive can and will still get you the weight that you're wanting. So I definitely think that's the way to go. So, yep. All right. What are we rumbling for? Oh, we just do our normal gun, Dylan Draper. We do our normal chat over on Rumble. We're just just doing that. So if I do SBR, it'll be in January after the tax stamp goes away. Yeah, me too. I've got that one to SBR, that one to SBR. I'm gonna build another one to SBR. So here's what it is. So. Thoughts on purchasing a suppressor now or later? Here's the deal. If you're purchasing it from a website that is giving you a $200 tax stamp credit, like Faxon with their brand new suppressors are giving that. Silencer Central, they're giving that. There's a few other places. If you are purchasing it from a site that's giving you a free tax stamp, do it now. Do it now before the rush of people that are going to make the system back up. Okay? That's that. If you are getting one and there is no $200 tax stamp credit to where you are, I'd say be there January 1st. Be in your local gun shop January 1st. So, yeah, because Dylan Draper, because in the big beautiful bill, the one good thing in it was the tax stamp. All right, guys, we are going over to Rumble. Yes, close enough. My family on my dad's side is from New Mexico. I'm from South Carolina, so is my mom's side of the family. Family out in New Mexico. Have been there almost 400 years. It's Spanish. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, I would purchase Dylan Draper. I would purchase now if you can find a free tax stamp. If you go over to my Rumble video, you can find Faxon Firearms, and you can find Silencer Central. You can find links to them, but I can't do that over here on YouTube because YouTube's not about freedom of speech when it comes to gun people. So anyway, yeah, go over there, and our chat is starting over there. So I appreciate everybody come. I don't think Silencer Shop is doing it. I could be wrong. So Silencer Central and Faxon are both doing it for their 30 caliber, for their bigger suppressors, not the 22s. The 22s don't have them. So anyway, guys, I'll see you over on Rumble.